Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Scott. This is Grassroots NASCAR Racing, and today we are going on a road trip. Now it's quite a trip. I'm running a little behind. It's about 8:15 in the morning. I was trying to be out of here by 8. So let's get in the truck and I'll fill you in on the details. Okay, so we are on the road. Where are we going? We're gonna go to Susanville, California, a little town kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's, I think, just a little over an hour from Reno. And it's almost 2,000 miles to get from my house to this guy's house that we're going to. But it's worth it because we're picking up a 1990 Terry Labonte Sunoco Oldsmobile. That's gonna be cool. Those Oldsmobiles just have such a cool look to them. You know, they weren't around for a terribly long time. So to find one like this that has documentation with it, that's important. It's really worth the trip. If it was just kind of any other car that didn't have history or something like that, I might not make the trip, but I think this one is worth it. So almost 2,000 miles one way, almost 4,000 miles round trip. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna take about 5 days probably. So, but we're gonna get to go through some cool country. We're gonna cruise through Albuquerque, through Flagstaff, Las Vegas, Reno, and between Las Vegas and Reno, I think we're going to be driving right through Death Valley, which should be interesting in the middle of August. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's just enjoy the ride here. All right, everybody, so I had to make a little stop. In Arizona, there's a meteor crater that I've wanted to see ever since I was a little kid. It's like 6 miles off the highway, so I had to stop. But look behind me, check out that view back there. It's so beautiful here. This is the main building when you're walking up, so let's go check it out. All right, here it is. Wow, this is pretty amazing. Not many words to know that this was caused by a giant meteorite. I forget how long they say it ago. I looked at a board up there, but yeah, check this out. It is incredible. There's the bottom down there. They actually used to mine here for iron. Pretty incredible. So if you're in the area, I highly recommend checking it out. It was 27 bucks to get in, but they've got quite a bit of stuff to do here. I mean, they have guided tours. You can see the people right up there on a guided tour. There is a trail that goes around, and you can go somewhere over there, I think. But they've got lots of stuff inside. Cool gift shop and different videos, a whole like planetarium kind of thing or something like that. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with that today. I need to get back on the road and try and get to Reno tonight. And but yeah, this is pretty amazing. I'm glad I got off the highway and checked it out. You should too. All right, everybody, so it is the beginning of day 3. That was a long 2 days. I knew, like, on paper how long that drive was supposed to take, but actually doing it, yeah, that's a long drive. Long drive. This is where I stayed in Reno. It's called the Peppermill Resort Casino. Nice place, pretty cool. Decided to spend a little cash and, you know, get a decent room for the night. So didn't gamble, don't want to lose money. So, but let's get on the road. Let's go get that race car. All right, guys, I just pulled up at the house here. Man, I'm so excited to see this car. It's been a long trip. Anxious to get my eyes on it. So let's go check it out. All right, so here it is. This is the car. I'm not going to do a whole walk around and stuff right now. I'll do that later, but it looks pretty clean. There's a few things here and there. It's going to need new decals, like they're cracking right there. It's got a little dent here in the back, and a little cracking there and stuff, but overall it's pretty clean. So I'm going to check out the paperwork here and we'll get it loaded up. I'm excited. All right, so the deal is done. Let's get this car loaded up. You can see it right back there. I'm gonna push it up and just winch it in. Should be simple, and we'll get on the road. Get this trip going back to the house. Another 29 hours, so here we go. All right, so the car's loaded up. You can see it here. Got it loaded up, strapped down, ready to rock and roll. So we will close this trailer up and get on the road. We got another 2,000 miles to go to get back home. So that should be interesting. On a side note, California sucks. Right when you cross into California, there's a big sign. All vehicles that are towing, max speed 55 miles per hour. Really? 55? You're in the middle of nowhere. 55? It's ridiculous. And there's a pole right there. Look at that. Watch what you're doing when you're filming. Anyway, let me get this closed up and we'll get back on the road. And there's stuff down there too. It's so dangerous. This is a dangerous job. So might have made a little mistake. I wanted to stop in Las Vegas to see the Sphere. Heard a lot about it. Heard it's pretty cool. So I decided to come down here, and I'm cruising down the strip right now in the truck and the trailer. It's a little crowded. Lanes are a little narrow, but we're getting through. And should be over to the Sphere pretty soon. So. All right, guys, so it's about midnight. I'm probably about 30 miles from Kingman, Arizona. Just had a blowout on the trailer, so That's what I'm going to be doing for the next, what, 30 minutes? Oh, look at that. That sucks. Yep. Sucks. Good morning, everybody. Start of day 4. I am in Kingman, Arizona. Man, yesterday was an eventful day. I had a tire on the truck go bad. You can see it there. See how there's like no tread left? I'm not sure what happened there, if the tire was starting to delaminate or something like that, or what was going on. And then I drove through downtown Vegas because I wanted to see the Sphere. That was pretty cool. And then I kept driving. I had a hotel in Kingman, Arizona, which is where I'm at right now. And at 12:30 in the morning, like 30 minutes from my hotel in the middle of nowhere, a trailer tire blew. So I had to change that on the side of the road. Now I had a spare tire in the back of the truck, in the bed of the truck, but it was just the tire. So on a Sunday morning, I am now at a Flying J truck stop. See the tire place here right behind me. And they are putting that tire on the rim, so I'll have a good spare just in case another one goes. But man, what a day, what a day. So today the goal is to get to Lubbock, Texas. I'll spend the night there and then head home tomorrow. So let's see if these guys can get this done and we'll get on the road. It is day 5, so spent the night in Lubbock and back on the road now. I've got about 7 hours to go until I get home, and I'll tell you what, it's starting to wear on me. This has been a long trip, and let's see, so far I've gone 3,445 miles. So that's quite a trip. I'm so ready to get home and get into my own bed, just relax. Oh my gosh, get my butt out of this seat. Unfortunately, I drive for a living, so I don't get to take too much of a break before I'm back into a seat holding a steering wheel. So, but yeah, let's get home and get this car unloaded. I'll show you a little bit more of the car once we get it unloaded, but let's get home. Oh my gosh. Back home. I made it. Wow, that was a crazy trip. Jeez, what was it? Let's see. 3,912 miles. Almost 4,000 miles. Man, I can't wait to get into my house. It's so hot here though. It's like, what is it? 105. So yeah, I miss Arizona and stuff because it was so nice, like Flagstaff. Man, my hair's just, ugh. Oh, what a trip. Let's get this thing disconnected. Hi guys, it's about 9 p.m. on the day I got back. You can tell I'm back in Houston, and I just unloaded the car and did some rearranging in the shop because I wanted to get everything in here. So as you can see, this one had to come from where that one is now. That one was sitting over there, so it got moved over. but I had to move this one out to get that one over there. And then we got the new one in. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? So I'll give you a little closer look at it. It's got a few dings that I didn't really know about, like right there. Small ding. The graphics look to be the original graphics from probably 92 or something like that when they did this car, when they sold it. So I don't know when the graphics were done, but you can see they're sticking up a little bit, they're peeling just a tiny bit, they're cracked in a couple places. So eventually those will need to be redone. You can see they've shrunk just a little bit right there, little wrinkle. But overall the car is in pretty clean shape for its age, you know. Front end looks really good. There's one tiny little ding down here on the bottom, right there. And then on the back, right back here, this is a decent one. You can see that. So there are a few little things, but you know, if the car is complete, it's original, it's got paperwork, little dings like that aren't going to scare me. You know, those can be taken care of, no big deal. So yeah, man, I'm excited to get this thing in the shop. The shop looks really good with it next to the other cars. That was quite a trip. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be home. Except for this, the 105-degree heat. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up and I'm gonna go to bed early tonight and I'm going to sleep in. I'm gonna get like 12 hours of sleep tonight. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the trip. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the sights with me and riding along. And pretty soon I'll get a walk around video of this, a startup video of this, and get you guys more familiar with the car. So take care, thanks for watching.